3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? I know it looks like the same mess here, but we got some good news and good news, I guess. I really don't have anything bad. Well, I guess I got a little bad news. I'm struggling to find bumpers that I would like for this truck that actually will work out good. I've even tried some I got here just for test fitting. Don't like them. But we'll find something, I'm sure. I got to get a hitch on the back of this truck, so may just have to screw one of them little hitches to where the license plate goes for now. I don't know. I want to pull this little trailer around with it. And also, I ordered some of them like JST Y connectors that have a 2 or a 3-way splitters. Because as of right now, the CJ7 don't have not all the lights are connected at the same time. I got all my lights working minus the tail light. If I plug the tail light in, I can unplug the spotlight. But in order to work everything, I got to get me a couple of them splitters, which will be here, I think, tomorrow or the next day. No big deal. So, anywho, here's my good news before we get started. Other than the shock oil that we ordered is here, and it matches the truck. I mean, I even got orange oil. Look at that. Didn't even plan it that way. So, anyway, the real good news, news. My wife loves me. She looked out for me today. And she went ahead and gave me the money to get the FMS 1/10 scale Blazer. I've already ordered it. It's on the way. Now, I struggled on color option. The best looking one in them, because it's not the best looking body. I'm not going to say, yeah, I said it. Okay. It's not the best looking body with the top off the back. But the black one, I think looks the best, but that's not what I was going for because, well, for one, I got the black Blazer right there. And we are going to compare the two for sure. So, I decided not to get the black one, okay? And the orange and white one, I love the orange and white one. That color scheme, at least on the Traxxas, it looks better. But the fact is that since I recently got that orange truck there, that was okay. But then just the other day, I went and painted this sucker orange. So that kind of took out the orange and white truck as well. I was like, man, you know, another orange one? I don't have anything brown. So I got the brown one. The reason I went with that also is I love the Fall Guy TV show. But it's not the right truck for the Fall Guy TV show. I know. But I'm still going to probably order the stickers and put it on the hood. Well, I figured I'd show you guys what I come up with for taillights on this truck. I took and ordered some spotlights the other day. Actually, there was 4 in a pack. 2 of them had the double, like this. You got 2 of those, and 2 of them were just single bulbs. Well, I took and painted the single ones with the red taillight paint right there in that jar. And we made our own, sorry it won't focus there. But we made our own lenses, our buckets and everything. I mean, basically, we're just going to replace these buckets with these buckets, which is actually a little bit smaller in diameter. So they're a little bit thicker this way, but sorry, barely. Just thought I'd share that in case anyone else had that ideal for their, or needed an ideal for their K whatever, K10. I'm getting confused now with the K5s and K10s, and I got me another Blazer coming, so we'll see. So, alright, we need to get serious now. Get some work done. I ain't done nothing in a while in here. I've been messing around. So let's get serious real quick. Alright, now we're serious. Yeah. Much more serious. Let's get this booger opened up. Again, I haven't taken it out the plastic or nothing. Again, excuse me. This is my first 1200 kV. I don't know really what to expect out of this compared to the 1800. Now the 1800 kV compared to the 2300 Pro, I mean, I'm going to tell you now, they're both great. Now, the Pro is called a Pro for a reason. I mean, it's got slower slow crawl and it's got faster top speed. And it's 60 amps instead of 40. So, I mean, the only thing that's going to get better is if they make one that's 80 amps. Like the 1080 brush setup. But anyway, for now, I don't know if this is a lot slower than the 1800 or how that's going to work out. Now, if y'all watch Crawler Canyon, I'm sure some of y'all do. He's done comparisons on both of them. And, and I agree with them. There's a spot for the 1800. There's a spot for the 12. Now, this one here is an old school setup truck. This is a G-made chassis. It's got a little older gearing in it, so it's not as low probably. And it's a straight axle rig. So 1-speed transmission, all that stuff. And it did great with a Hobbywing 1080. And I've also had the 1800 in here. I took the 1800 kV SE out of here and put it in my wife's Slug Bug to upgrade her truck. And I wanted to always go down to the 1200 because, I just think it's more suited for this truck. This truck's already very slow, so that's going to probably hurt it there. It's not going to ever be any faster. Not with this. But, I don't know. Just a little more slow control would be good with me. It's not meant to perform, as you can tell by looking at it. I think I'm going to order the interior for this tonight. Since I'm going to put this in here, I got to make it so Marty could still fit with the interior. I put him in there, but he's just riding on top of whatever he can be sat on. I glue him in, and that's that. The truck has it's got the dashboard and steering wheel that comes with it. And I got door panels that came off some other toy a long time ago, just kind of glued up there, but they need to go. I think we need to go ahead and just put the actual TF2 interior, see if we can fit it in this truck. Once we get the transmission and all that in here, it might not even be able to fit, It's not set up like the TF2s. So anyway, let me unbox this, get it out of here. And I got to dig all the parts out of my bathroom over here. We got a transmission in there and a bucket full of parts, just like real life. Oh yeah, we got some Scott tissue in there now. Well, it's just called bath tissue, I think, but it looks like the Scott brand. So now then, let me just go ahead and get moving along. All right, now it's gonna fit in there easy. I've already done it before, so mainly just had to make sure your wires are gonna point the right way, not hit nothing. So now I was debating on what gear to put on there because I'm pretty sure this is what I always had on here, which is a 12 tooth. And I got a 14 right here that just came off of my Jeep CJ7. And I was sitting there thinking, well, since I'm going to a 1200 kV, I probably could go up on the pinion. But first, I just think I should go ahead and put the same gear that I always had with the 1800, so that in my mind I can feel the difference. It's been a while since I rode this truck with the other motor, but I still somewhat remember what it was like. It was not my slowest truck of all the other crawlers with that motor, but it did really well, for what it was. This is a really old setup, okay? This is it's a G-made. I don't remember what it was exactly called. Now, the G-made sawback is almost the same thing, but it had leaf springs. I do know that. It's pretty much the same as that without the leaf spring. This had the 4-link. Anyway, it's 11.5-inch wheelbase, or whatever millimeter that is, I don't know. But 11.5 inches is what I'm going to call it, which is the same as the TF2 body. That's why I kept this thing. That's why I have been working on it, put new shocks. We are going to update the oil in all my shocks now that I got new oil. We're going 90 weight and some shit. I've had good luck with thicker oil, so we're going to go with it. So, all right, now, let me go ahead and just slap this in here with the same gear I had, 12 tooth, and we'll see what happens. So, all right, now that went in there very easy. Smooth fit, you know, once you move everything. It's pretty clean in there. It's just know where to tuck certain things, but for now, it's okay. I still gotta, I don't have a lid for this box. I'm gonna make one, I think. So anyway, though, we calibrated it, and then we calibrated the controller and did all that stuff on the next run around, and everything's right. We done set what we wanted set. Luckily, all I got right here to use with it is a 2-channel remote, but luckily the receiver is a 3-channel receiver, and it has the bind spot, which is a hot battery port as well. So it has everything I need to plug in my lights and my rock lights, which there's no features, they just turn on. So boom, that's all you need. Now let me go ahead and set this on here so we can see how it crawls. I have not even tested yet. But anyway, as of right now, all of my rigs are up and running, other than I need the splitter to get a few lights connected correctly on my other truck. But I think the 1200 in this truck was a perfect motor. It was always pretty smooth even with the 18er, but this I think is way better than it was. I mean, the torque is phenomenal too. FOC technology, you can't go wrong with that. So, you know what? I think I might order them other wheels I seen last night. Them bullet hole aluminum ones for 28 bucks. I think we will. Anyway, I'm getting off topic because I'm just talking to myself now. I'm very happy with this truck. I'm glad to have it back on the road. These tires do not perform well at all, but they just look good on the truck. I had a tiny tire before this, and I was like, man, I need something just a little bigger, and this is what we come up with. Thanks to my buddy John from Savage Lands. Well, alright. I don't want to make this too long of a video. I think tomorrow, well, I gotta work tomorrow, I forgot, dang it. After work tomorrow, maybe we'll get a run video in. If not, then maybe Sunday. Something like that. I don't know when my K5 Blazer will be here from FMS, but I think it said 3 to 7 days. So I'll be looking out the window for it. That's definitely the biggest thing I've ever ordered. I've always went to the hobby shop and picked up most of my new RC cars. I just got too impatient. I wanted to get this one while it's new. Everybody else is already dropping videos that they got to film 2 weeks before it was released, you know, the people that they send it to. I'm not sponsored yet. I thought FMS might sponsor me. It was somebody else that said, hey, we also sponsor events. It wasn't actually them, though. It was somebody through their, seen my comment, I don't know. But they wanted me to download the WeChat app and talk to them. And I wasn't too sure about that, you know, because I don't want to get scammed on. And I seen Tony from CCRRC was on there. And I got him on Facebook, so I asked him if he talks to the guy or knows the guy, and he said yeah, that he actually does talk to that guy on his WeChat. So maybe I need to go get a WeChat and try to talk to him again, and I'll get some sponsorship. I don't know. I don't even know what WeChat was. I looked, and it's just like Messenger, just like we were already talking, but maybe he feels more secure through it or something. I don't know. I think it's a Chinese app, though. And that's why they're from China, you know, or whatever. So maybe that's why. Anyway. We'll catch you guys on the next one. So please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, she'll creep right along now. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace.